we have shown no love to our OG tips. So we showed some love to it. We updated, gave our tips a little bit of a facelift that it severely needed. Introducing our new extra long natural, extra long clear. OG versus our brand new ones. You'll see they're both quarter well. I love quarter well because it's gonna have very little contact with the natural nail with glue. When you're doing an enhancement, acrylic, gel, the more adhesion you have with that artificial substance, acrylic or gel, the stronger the nail will be. Less relying on a glue to hold everything down. You ever get like an air bubble in the middle of your nail? A lot of times that's because the glue popped on the tip. So this is less of a chance for that to happen. That's why I love a quarter well. Now, differences besides they're both clear. This is our OG and our brand new clear. As you can see, first of all, our OG is shorter. We've went longer. We know that people are loving those extra long nails. Now, big difference too is if you guys look at the side view, you can see that OG has a very, very noticeable arch to the nail. Now, these have not changed in 20 years, right? And back in the day, that nice kind of almost dragon lady arch was really, really popular. I'm not saying people don't still love it, but as we know, the trend is getting more of a straight. See how straight it comes out from the sidewalls? I love that. Very much more up to date in style. Also, noticeable difference is you can see that our new ones taper. Also very, very popular. This is very square. This is tapered. Now I'm gonna show you in a second how you can change it up. And this is also why I love this tip is we can get our different shapes because it's so long, okay? Even though we don't have that extreme arch right there, we still have a beautiful curve. And as you know, curves create strength. So we have that beautiful curve, but yet keeping that sidewall nice and straight. Maybe I'll show you with the natural, maybe that'll show up a little bit better. Beautifully nice and straight. Natural, exact same thing. OG versus new, still a natural tip color. A lot of people like to use those. And so you have your clear option, you have your natural option. I know in other videos we talk about when we like to use what, so we won't discuss that today, but I do want to show you a few things on the trainer hand. So this is attached with fiber gel. Also, you can attach it with acrylic. When I get clients that came in with completely flat nail beds, I typically would use acrylic because I could get more of an arch. Kind of a pain because you kind of have to sit there and hold it and wait for it to dry. Now we have fiber gel, which also mimics, you can get a little more of that contact on a flat nail bed. So personally, in salon, I would use fiber gel. Okay, as I was explaining though, right, we have our extra long nails. If I wanted to make this more square, right, we can cut it shorter with what we got. And now look at that, guys. I got a nice square nail. So you're gonna be able to get different shapes. Even if I wanted to cut this, and we'll do more of a video on this, how to customize into different shapes. But even if I wanted to get more of an almond, I can do that with the tip because it has that built-in taper to it. What I wanted to discuss with you guys though, since we already have a video on how to apply, is how to prep. If I'm using a tip, for instance, I typically would use natural sometimes with acrylic. And I like to use clear with gel because gel, the tip is clear and everything can cure the proper way. So with acrylic, I might straighten the sidewalls, right? I might blend it in a little bit right at that where it connects. So it's nice and blended. Trying to stay off the natural nail and focusing more on the tip. And I'm good to go. Acrylic will stick to shine. I don't have to overstress about prepping. Now gel, guys, completely different. Gel does not like to stick to a slick, smooth surface. We have to make sure the tip is prepped. So if this is gel, if you can see for the acrylic, there's still shine to that. If this is gel, I'm gonna make sure, man, that I have prepped and taken off every bit of shine from this tip. And that way I won't run into any issues with the gel sticking. After that, we swipe it clean and we go into our protein bar. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a brief on when to prep. Especially, you can prep no matter what. Some people will prep for acrylic, but for gel, you have to prep or that gel's gonna come off in one sheet on you. I hope you're as excited as we are about these updated version of tips, and I hope you love them.